guys, have you played
every game ever?
Because I just played
every game ever.
I never got sick of
strong female protagonists.
They were just enough of a character to remind me there was a story, but not enough for anyone without a tumor-ravaged brain to confuse it with a fucking decent one. I don't know about you, but I'm still not sick of open-world giant monster games where I use a bow. Never! Not even once! Not even 100.5 games into this tried-as-fuck trend. Not even when they tack on a pair of tits to confuse me into thinking I've never played this shit before. Fuck! I sure hope I find
collectibles.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of sufficiently meaningless
collectibles.
Maybe then I can make minor cosmetic upgrades to
strong female protagonists.
I'm so gushingly goddamn glad I've never played any game like this whatsoever before in life, particularly when the only advancement between each new regurgitation of this completely original concept is my character's jaggy-ass genitals and the fucking graphics. But not on the faces, though. Those need to be perpetually locked in the default who just ripped a righteous fart position. And maybe, if I'm really good, and I slurp down 17 plates of the Bloom Buffet and download the dessert DLC, when award season comes around, I can watch a room full of leering sycophants proclaim this wholly original concept to be every bit as novel as I know it to be, entirely because the main character has a cunt! Ah! Hey gang, here's an idea. A video game without a video game in it!
Brilliant! Brilliant!
But enough about Metal Gear Solid 4. So rap with me, babe. What we do is we take absolutely everything that was fun about Wii Sports and we fire it into fucking space! Instead, here, have a shitload of aggressively unentertaining party games intended for what is doubtless the lamest virginal bachelorette bong rip this side of Oprah's imaginary baby shower. If this sounds like the brainchild of Electronic Arts, a blind guy, and Hitler, you're wrong! At least Adolf would give you a fucking picture to look at. A grainy aerial picture with smokestack shadows that don't quite match the placement of the sun. A fucking timing exercise? Really? Am I the only one old enough to remember when I got this game for free when I bought Kirby fucking Superstar? But what am I saying? Meta Knight'd wipe his ceramic mask wearing nuts with this not even vaguely a game goose shit. And pro fucking tip there, Nintendo. The next time you want to forestall the impression that releasing an underpowered portable console qualifies as milking the consumer, maybe don't impel the player to hand jive an invisible fucking cow for 45 minutes at a stretch. Next! Guys!
Gay!
What the fuck is this? Is this a tiger simulator? Is it a tiger's autobiography? If it's a sim, where's the chapter where I drag a pair of antelope entrails for 12 blocks and spray a sumac tree with my glade freshening ball mist? What is this? And why did Sony spend even a single dollar advertising it, let alone hundreds of thousands? What, does Kaz Hirai strangle hookers on the side? Is he being blackmailed by some fucking a fursuit? Blink twice if there's a gun to your head, Kaz. Kaz? Is he blinking? I can't tell. He's Asian. I can't even describe this. You truly have to play the game in question to comprehend the unbridled ass of it all. Controls with a response time of Terry Schiavo, character models with more angles than TNA Impact, but still somehow more watchable, environments with a draw distance of Mr. Magoo the game. Oh, but it's a port of a mobile game, Razor. Yes, sweetie, so was Deus Ex The Fall. Remind me what boundless mirth you afforded that fuck pile. Ambulatory shit is still shit, and if Sony didn't want the world to refer to it as fucking such, instead of buying up billboards for this bullshit, they should have shoveled deep in the earth and left it moldering in the same motherfucking mass grave they planted Psygnosis Studios in. That's right, bitch, right in the childhood. Next! The only thing worse than an aggressively uninspired vacuous multiplayer cash grab bearing the Star Wars name is one that bears the same subtitle as one of the greatest multiplayer console party shooters of all time. Electronic Arts may be holding a great big anti-gun PC party, what with the whole removing gun manufacturers from Medal of Honor because some half-retard in Newtown decided to steer into the stupid skid, not to mention tonguing Joe Biden's balls during Obama's video game violence witch trials in 2013, but one has to sympathize with our anti-firearm stance given how frequently these fuckwits unload on their own fucking foot. When Battlefield 1 dropped, it shattered every franchise record to date, earned the vaunted distinction of being the best and fastest-selling Battlefield title in history, and bitchin' as that was, after all I both recommended and enjoyed the game in question, the resultant success did come with an eye-roll accompaniment, because, bitch, I knew what was coming cock first down the pike immediately after. In short, this is EA ass munch, meaning for every 5-star perma classic, we get a fucking faceplant. Battlefront is the very same Star Wars skin for Battlefield it always fucking was. If you dig that, more power to ya. I found it to be fucking trite back when the first fucking reboot was rammed down my esophagus so fast it broke the sound barrier to capitalize on The Force Awakens and its accompanying ass cancer. Oh, but now it has a campaign! Yup! A fucking atrocious one. In case you missed the mooring of the RMS Clintanic, not all campaigns end in sunshine and BJs.
This is painful, and it will be for a long time.
Some end with an aging Virago blaming sexism for everything from her tanking popularity to her messaging having the consistency of parakeet shit, which given the shoehorned inclusivity and most space feminism is a tragically apropos metaphor for the game it fucking self, might I add. Battlefront is a banala front. Next! Well, here's the surprise of the fucking epoch, another goddamn EA title. Hey, last year it was Warner Brothers, and with good goddamn reason. Never forget the next time you shell out shitloads for Arkham Knight Rider or Middle-earth Shadow of Lore Rape, this is the same Warner Brothers that killed fucking Atari. But the WB's bullshittery notwithstanding, we know EA's rightful place is perched atop this acrid ass pile, and that ass pile's name is Andromeda. Next to this 19-hour nutshot, 1 through 4 may as well be fucking footnotes, because compared to this thoughtless amalgamation of subpar cover shootifying quasi-procedural planets and a crew full of unrelatable rereads, any of the preceding could be considered a motherfucking masterpiece. And don't you dare let the leering troglodytes in gaming media persuade you otherwise. There's a fuck of a lot more wrong here than the ass-fucking animations. Just as with Mass Effect 3, where wonky-ass cover mechanics with a cocked-up control scheme, samey levels, and subpar visuals were outright ignored in favor of the ending was bad and nothing else. The BioWare Brigade would love nothing more than for you to believe a few derpy-ass Down syndrome smiles are all that's separating this from being an even marginally entertaining experience. Au contraire, my friend. Would improved animations give me a solitary fucking thing to do on the procedural as shit planets? Would they fix the fucking art style so I don't have to waddle around like an autistic Easter M&M? Would they make the lisping-ass Fire Island fucking Krogan sound any less like Daffy Duck on Adderall? Would they provide me with a single fuck to spare for any of the interchangeable-ass teammates? Here's an idea, Electronic Arts. Maybe the next time Sarkeesian comes calling, you lose her fucking number. You can use the space you'll save on your smartphone to hire an animator or fucking 50. Or maybe a writer with an IQ north of 9. And it's doubly goddamn frustrating because you did alright with Dragon Age Inquisition. Not perfect, eminently fucking flawed, but a pleasant surprise you should have built on like Bob Vila. Instead...
Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on, la-la-la, the life goes on.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything.
The only thing more busted than that bitch's face is your 90s as fuck wizened ass worldview. How about you leave the gender quotas to our increasingly depopulated college system and commence with giving us some playable goddamn games for once? I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed.